Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Wind Railway Ventures, Episode 4, Emily and Derek. It was a beautiful day on Sodor. Flying Scotsman had just arrived at Nafford Station. Thomas was surprised to see the Flying Scotsman. Well, buzzed my buffers. Good morning, Flying Scotsman. What are you doing here?
Why, hello there, Thomas. Sir Tobin had requested that I take charge of the express while Gordon takes a passenger train to London. Now be sure to give these passengers a run they won't forget.
Well, it'll be quite nice having the Flying Scotsman here. And I'm sure Gordon will be glad that his express is in good buffers.
Meanwhile, Sir Tobin had arrived at the sheds to see Emily.
Emily, for the next 2 weeks, you are going to be working at the quarry, bringing cars of rocks, slate, and ballast to the docks.
Okay, sir.
You won't be able to pull the trucks on your own, so I asked Derek to help you.
Derek? I bet he always breaks down.
I know Derek still has teething troubles, but he was the only engine available.
All right, sir.
And Emily puffed away to the quarry. When Emily arrived at the quarry, Mavis was shunting the last of the freight cars onto the train.
Hello, Mavis.
Morning, Emily.
Wow, that is a lot of freight cars. I know. These cars are needed urgently.
Just then, Derek rolled up next to Emily. Hello there, Emily.
Hey, Derek.
Ready to go, Emily?
Yes, I'm ready.
So Emily and Derek were coupled up to the long line of freight cars.
I hope you don't break down this time.
I won't, Emily. Den and Dar checked my motor yesterday and they said it's working fine. But Emily was still worried as the two headed for Brendan Docks. They were doing great on their journey until they reached Gordon's Hill. Emily started to go up the hill, but when Derek started to go up, there was trouble. Oh dear, I'm overheated again. And with that, Derek came to a stop.
Derek, why did you stop?
My motor overheated again. I'm sorry, Emily.
I was right. I knew you were going to break down. I should have told Sir Topham Hatt to find another engine.
Just then, Egbert puffed up behind Derek. He was on his way to the docks too.
My goodness, Derek, did you break down again?
Yes, I did.
Don't worry, I will help.
So Egbert was coupled up to Derek. And he helped Emily up the hill. For the next 2 weeks, Derek and Emily went back and forth from the quarry to the docks. Every time they went over Gordon's Hill, Derek kept breaking down. The more Derek broke down, the more cross Emily became at Derek. At last, the final day came. Emily was relieved that the job was almost complete, but she was still worried about Derek as they came to Gordon's Hill.
I hope you don't break down this time, Derek.
I'm sure, Emily. Den and Dart fixed my motor this morning. They completely rebuilt my engine. So, it means that my teething troubles are gone. Emily was surprised, but she was still worried about Derek as the two arrived at Gordon's Hill. Emily started to go up the hill, but as Derek was starting to go up the hill, his engine started to overheat. But he was determined. He gave everything in him. Soon the two engines made it over the hill. Soon Emily and Derek arrived at the docks with no trouble at all. While Emily was turning around, Derek's motor overheated again. No.
Derek, I thought you said Den and Dart fixed your motor.
They did, but I guess they didn't fix my cooling system. It always this way. I always have this problem. I guess I still have my teething troubles.
Don't worry, I'll bring you to the diesel works.
And Emily pushed Derek towards the diesel works. And ever since that day, Derek and Emily have become great friends, and they've been working with each other ever since.